What's around, everyone? This is going to be your tarot card reading for the eclipse that we had, right? So it's been some days now since the eclipse. So this is going to be an advice card going based off of each zodiac sign. And yes, I'm going to do for sun, moon, and ascendants of that zodiac sign. So eclipse, right? So they both was in Taurus at that. All right, we had the sun in Taurus at the time. The moon was in Taurus. So that is heavy earth energy that was upon us. So let's see what advice, now that we are fully emerged into the eclipse energy, right? Because just because it's not eclipsed anymore at that particular moment, celestial energies last a little bit longer. All right, just because we can't really physically with our eyes see those energies as is. That way, you know, that's why when it goes, we kind of forget about it. But for those who know, even though it may not look like an eclipse, the energies are still going on. So in this sense, let's talk about your advice. We're going to be using oracle cards for this one here, okay? Because this energy you need to know on a deeper level, because it is the beginning of pretty much the year, the beginning of something coming up new, you know, beginning of what you have planted so far. How's that coming along? What you're doing in your life? What changes and plans you have made? How that's going? Things that you have detached from. You know, just any kind of changes that has been made, or that you plan on making, or that you're working on right now. This is going to be the advice card. This can be applied to your relationships. This can be applied to your business. This can be applied to your career. This can be applied to soulmates, twin flames, love lives, whatever you want to apply it to. This is going to be that overall energy for you. Alright, so let's get started. What's around sun and ascendant? Sagittarius. This is your ecliptic new moon reading in Taurus that happened in Taurus season. So you got 26. All right, it's time to put in some love. It's time for you to start relating to other people, right? Start to get something, some kind of connection. And even if it's not, it could be an animal, but starting to love without conditions. You know what I mean? You know, it's all about, oh, if you do this for me, I'll do that for you. Or if you love me to this point, I'll love you to that point. But start practicing love without conditions. And it could be, start with yourself. Start loving yourself and forgiving yourself. Start there first, and then you'll be able to spread that out to others. But also, it's time to be romantic. You know, it's time to express and experience romance and love, and having this deep, profound, harmonious connection, you know, with a soulmate, or you know, soulmate that's been coming around for a long time, maybe for a couple decades, you know, past life, you know, or you might be hooking up with some new sparks and twin flames going on. So, or even like your soul family, or your soul group, or any of those type of things. And we all know that love, you know, it does a uplifting, you know, when it's unconditional. You know, it brings more abundance, brings more life to it, especially if it's unconditional love. You know, there's no terms to it. You know, it sustains you. You know, when you are starving, you know, for grace, or for forgiveness, or for anything, you know, that love kind of helps balance it out. But now is the time to fall in love and call in awareness of the great big love that made you, which is ever pulsing through your veins, right? So that energy of your mom and dad creating you, You know, they had to create you, right? So even if they're not together at that moment, they was in love. They was happy to be there. They was, being pleasuring each other and being harmonious, with each other. And here you come, right? So surrender to the magic of love, and engage in this dance, and be playful with it, let it do what it do. And why you let it do what it do, you be you and never change from being who you are just to allow somebody to put on you a conditional love. Only when you're you, that's when you're going to be able to gravitate and experience a love without condition. And the closest thing people can come to love without condition here is people who grow plants. They love them so much that they just grow abundance, and they win state fair prizes and everything. Because they out there singing, kissing, playing music, whatnot to the plants and stuff. It could be, and the plants in return love the person back by growing bigger and huger fruit. You know what I mean? Or a parent relationship, a child and a parent relationship, unconditional love. A pet to a human, I would say pet to human, and some humans unconditionally love their pets, but a pet will definitely have unconditional love for the owner. But so start to lighten up on that. Invite love into your life. And like I said, it doesn't really have to be like a person. It could start with yourself. Give yourself that big, great love, right? And in time, trust me, you will just bing, automatically hear that person come. Have a good day and night. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant during this ecliptic time for the new moon that happened in Taurus during Taurus season.